Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, 10 Ways to Wear It. I'm Alicia, and on this channel I take one fashion item or one fashion trend and show you all 10 different ways to wear it. Now today's video is going to be a hairstyling video. We are creating 5 protective hairstyles, and get this y'all, with no blending and no leave out. Yes y'all, summer is quickly approaching, and honey, when it get hot, the last thing I want to worry about is trying to blend my hair, make it match some other hair, and do all of that. When I'm sweating, my hair is natural. It's not going to stay how I styled it. So I just want my hair to be protected, healthy, moisturized, and left alone. So that's what I'm bringing y'all today. 5 really gorgeous hairstyles using CurlsCurls Kinky Curly Clip-Ins. Today's video is sponsored by CurlsCurls, and I'm super excited to bring y'all these styles. I really hope you enjoy the video. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay you guys, so this is what the hair looks like straight out of the pack. It comes with this really cool card here that CurlsCurls always sends, and I'll have the specifics of my hair on the screen as well as in the description, but I do have 18 inches of the thick bundle, which comes with 10 pieces, and it's just perfect for like a really full head of hair. But you can also do like a lot of different protective styles with the 10-piece bundle, so I really like it. I have worked with CurlsCurls before, so I do know their clip-ins pretty well, but this is what the hair looks like fresh out of the pack without having been co-washed or anything. As you can see, the curls are so beautiful, they're so uniform, and once you co-wash them or wash them, they really do just kind of come alive, and you're going to see that in just a second. But this is what they look like fresh out of the pack. It is sort of a natural black color, and like I said, this is 18 inches, and that is the stretched length of this hair. So you can definitely use a blow dryer to kind of stretch it a little bit longer to reach that 18 inch if you wanted to, but it is so pretty y'all. So let's go ahead and co-wash it, and I'll show you guys what we're gonna do next before we get into the styles. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and co-wash the hair, and I want to show you all what it looks like with the conditioner in it. This hair is absolutely amazing. To co-wash, I'll be using the Suave Deep Moisture Replenish Hydrating Conditioner. It's a really good conditioner for co-washing human hair, and it just works really well. As you'll see shortly, it really detangled this hair, and it just really kept it nice and soft and moisturized. I'm just cutting off the closure right now from the hair and taking it apart. I like to co-wash it separately, like the tracks, because sometimes they'll get tangled if you co-wash them all together. So I won't do more than like 2 at a time, but I'm just gonna go ahead and wet the hair up really good. Make sure it's nice and saturated with water. Then I'm gonna add some conditioner to it. I'm gonna be using this detangling brush that I picked up from Amazon. It's a really great brush, and I'll link it for you all below. But I'm just going to add some conditioner on there, make sure it's nice and saturated, rub it through the hair, and then I'm going to use my brush to just make sure the hair is nice and detangled. This hair is so soft. It just runs through my fingers like butter, you all. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I just know that once it dries, it's going to be absolutely amazing as well. So I love hair that looks good wet and dry. This hair is amazing. And do you see how easy that brush is going through that hair? I mean, absolutely great hair. That's when you can tell the quality is good, and there's really no shedding, very little shedding for it to be super curly hair. As you can see, I'm pulling it out of the brush. Very little for the hair to be right out of the pack. Most hairs shed a lot more than that, but just very little shedding, nice and soft, easy to comb through with the conditioner in it, and I'm just excited to get into these styles. Alrighty, so this is what the hair looks like after being co-washed. I'm going to allow it to air dry overnight, but as you can see, it looks so pretty. The curls are still defined. It looks even more natural now to me, and it's also nice and stretched, so it's going to be really pretty once we get into those styles. But this bundle does come with 4 2-clip wefts. It comes with 2 3-clip wefts, 2 4-clip wefts, and 2 5-clip wefts. So that's the breakdown of the wefts themselves. You have pretty much 4 2-clip wefts and then 2 of the other lengths. So a really great variety for creating styles with, and I'm just super excited to get into it, y'all. We're gonna allow this hair to dry overnight, and then we're gonna get into these hairstyles. I'm super excited to show you guys 5 different ways to style them up. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so before we jump into the styles, I want to show you all my braid pattern as well as the items that I'm going to be using in this video. For my braid pattern, I usually use the same type of braid pattern. I create 2 braids right here at the top of my head. Then I have one going across there. Those braids are the braids that I manipulate when I'm doing the different styles. So you'll see me take those down and kind of do different things to create the hairstyles you're going to see. In the back, I just have 2 braids going down, as you can see, and I pin the ends up using bobby pins to keep them out of the way, because like I said in my intro, we're not doing any blending, we're not doing any of that. We are doing real protective styling today. I also have some edge control here. I'm going to be using the Black Panther Strong Edge Control. You can pick this up on Amazon. I will link it for you all below. I also have some black rubber bands. I really like these medium-sized black rubber bands because they allow me to create the styles and they don't pull my hair out. So I'll link those for you also. They're from Amazon. Of course, I got my combs, my brushes, and all that right here. So now that we are all ready to go and set up, I'm going to go ahead and get into these styles. Alrighty, we are ready to get into these styles. The first hairstyle that I'm going to be doing is super simple. It's basically creating like a headband wig or a half wig type of style. All of the clip-ins are going to be down. I'm just going to layer them in. You can do this style with your hair in a low bun. You can do it with a braid going back. You can do it with twists. You can do it with plaits. You don't have to get fancy when it comes to how you style your hair under the clip-ins with this type of style. You just want to make sure that they can go in and grip, so you don't want your hair to be down because they're just going to slide out. So you do want to kind of do something to create that traction for the clip-ins. Before I jump into the styles, I do want to show you one more thing. I always like to take one of these 2 clip-ins and split it, and I'll show you all why I do that later on in one of the styles. But I like to just take my scissors and just cut it in half and create 2 individual clips, because it doesn't come with that in the set. I usually create that to have those, and I'll show you why later. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this first style. I'm super excited to do it, so let's get this hair going because I'm looking kind of crazy, y'all.
Can't change, 'cause I don't even want your love, nah, nah. Want your love, nah, nah. Want your love, nah, nah. Not anymore, 'cause I don't even want your love, nah, nah. Want your love, nah, nah. Want your love, nah, nah. Not anymore, 'cause I don't even want your love, nah, nah. Want your love, nah, nah. Want your love.
Now at this point, you guys can use either a traditional headband like these that you're gonna see coming up on my website. They're so cute. Or you can use the kind that is like a turban style head wrap that's cloth. That's what I'm gonna be using for the sake of this video, and it looks like this. This is from ASOS. I think they still have these available on their website, so I'll link a couple for you. I'm not sure if this silver one is still available, but I will link what they have for you all. But it's basically like a turban style headband that kind of just ties. So I'm just gonna put this on, tie it in the back. And I probably should have slicked my edges before I did this part, but I'm not really too worried about my edges being super slick for this look, because I just think it looks a lot more natural when they just are kind of frizzy and cute, and you know, it just makes the hair look more natural. So I'm not gonna worry too much about slicking the edges for this style because it really doesn't matter. And that's what I love about doing these styles. It's like so no fuss, you know? So if you wanted to go in and kind of lay down your edges a little bit, you definitely could. I'll just move this a little bit and kind of just hit mine a little bit with that edge control. And I'm going to just take my edge brush and kind of slick them down just a tiny bit. Not going to fuss too much over it. Alright, so as you can see, all of our hair is in, honey. We don't have to worry about blending and trying to match our hair and setting our hair and doing anything, okay? It is in there. We have a really cute summery hairstyle. I really like this, and these clip-ins are so full, And look at just the way that the curls look, you all. I'm gonna put a little bit of product in it later for one of the styles just to show you all what it looks like with the products that I like to use, but look at it without anything. Baby, baby. You can't tell me nothing, okay? This looks so cute. As you can see, it just took me a couple of minutes to do. No fuss, no blending, no none of that, no methods, okay? And we have a really cute protective hairstyle going on. So now you guys saw how easy this one was. Let's go ahead and get into the next style. Okay, you guys, so we are moving on to the next style, and for this one I'm going to be doing a half up half down style. Of course, you know I'm going to bring you one of those looks because those are one of the easiest looks to recreate when you're using clip-ins. So what I did was take down my 3 front braids. As you can see, I left in my 2 back braids there, and I'm just going to kind of comb my hair out and start working towards getting it into a ponytail because we're not having any leave out with these styles. So and I just blow dried my hair and kind of straightened it just a little bit. I didn't straighten it all the way like I normally do with my flat irons and all that. So it does have still a little bit of kink in it, but I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of edge control on my edges. I don't want to put too much because, you know, we got 3 other styles to do, so I don't want to be slicking my hair like I'm about to go somewhere. But I'm just gonna go ahead and slick it down a little bit. Use my brush to get my ponytail into the place that I want it, because we're not trying to have to blend our hair. I'm not going to be putting clip-ins in between, because if I do that, I'm going to have to try to blend my hair, and that's not what we want. That's not what we're doing in this video. So I'm just kind of slicking it up into a ponytail. So I'm going to put it up into a ponytail. Of course, I'm going to be layering in those clip-ins in the back, so I'll just go ahead and speed it up from this point and let you guys watch the video.
Stay with me if I let you in. I just like the way you are, yeah. All the ways you blow my mind, yeah. People always told me I need someone like you, someone who gets me and someone who's cool, yeah. And I like the way you are, and now I want it all.
Alright, you guys, so you saw how I layered the clip-ins in the back, and what I also did was take 2 bobby pins and kind of lay some hair over the sides so that you cannot see the tracks. And if you guys can see that, you can't see the tracks because I kind of laid that hair over and used the bobby pins to keep it into place. But I did hold back one of the 5 clip-ins, and I'm going to be using that as well as a couple of the 2 clip-ins to wrap around my hair. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. I'll let you guys watch while I do that part.
Would you stay for me if I let you in? So secretly you are my melody, yeah, my melody. Would you stay with me?
Okay, you all, so I wrapped the hair around my ponytail, and I kind of started off sticking the combs into my bun until they couldn't go in there anymore, and then I just basically started sticking the clip-in combs into each other. Now, it's not as secure as it could be, but that is where these single clip-ins that I made earlier come into play, because I'm gonna take one of these, and the reason why I cut it like this is because I want to put it in sideways and use it to conceal the ponytail as well as secure it a little bit better. So I'm gonna just kind of take it and stick it into the side right there, kind of sideways, and then close the clip. Make sure you hear it snap. Then I'm gonna just hold up my ponytail and just take it and wrap it around a few times, and you can wrap it as tight as is comfortable for you. You don't want it to be too tight because we're protective styling, y'all, so we don't want to be damaging our hair with these clip-ins. So I'm just gonna wrap it around a few times, make sure all the clips and wefts are covered. Then I'm gonna use a bobby pin to secure it once I'm done wrapping it around. And just like that, our clips, our wefts are completely concealed, if you can see that. So then I'm just gonna fluff the hair out. I don't have to worry about blending my hair and doing all of that. And as you can see, that middle part that I split and pinned, it's covered by the ponytail, so you don't have to worry about that. So that is awesome. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of slick my hair a little bit more because it could use a little more slicker. You guys, there we have it, a really cute half up, half down style. I'll go ahead and turn around slowly so that you all can see it. So cute, right? So simple, so easy, no leave out, no blending, no twist, no this, no that. Just a really cute and simple hairstyle, and I really love this. I think it's so cute. This is like perfect for summer. I can see myself walking around in Vegas with this hairstyle, doing something fun, you know. So I hope you guys like this look. When I'm layering in the clip-ins, I did want to mention that I usually start with the two clip-ins in the back, and then I'll start with the 3 and so forth. So that's the order. I usually work with the widest ones at the top of my head. So if I didn't share that, I did kind of show you all as I was putting them in. I wanted to show you what it looks like as I'm layering them in, but that is how I usually layer them. So here you have a really cute style, y'all. Half up, half down, no leave out, no blending, no none of that. No drama. Alrighty, so we're ready to get into the next style, and I already kind of started it by layering in the clip-ins that are going to be in the back. This is going to be very similar to the half up, half down style, but this one is a little bit more fun because I'm doing big space buns in the front. And two things I want to tell you before we jump into finishing up the style. If you're going to be stretching your bundle of clip-ins, when you're stretching them, you want to start a little bit higher as you layer them into the back. Normally I start right at the nape of my neck, as you all saw, but because I want to use the 3 clip-ins for my buns, I went ahead and started a little bit higher. And when you're doing that, you want to spread them out a little bit. This bundle is super full, as you guys saw from that first hairstyle, but when you're spreading them out, like doing a half up, half down or something like that, you do want to like spread them out a little bit as far as how close you put them together, and you might want to start up a little bit higher. So that's just FYI. The second thing I want to tell you is that when you're installing them, you can also layer them on top of each other. So sometimes I'll put in a row of clip-ins and then I'll put one directly on top. So that's if you're trying to squeeze in all the bundles of clip-ins, like every single track, and you might not have enough space but you want to get them all in. You can definitely stack them if you need to, but I just wanted to share those 2 tips before we go ahead and finish up our style. As you can see, I got my 2 little struggle buns here. So I went ahead and just put my hair into 2 buns because, like I said, we're doing space buns. This is a really cute, fun hairstyle. It's almost like little bantu knots in the front, and it's just fun and cute, and I like to do it sometimes when I'm like going to a concert or doing something different. I'll kind of pull off one of these quirky hairstyles. So I'm gonna go ahead and I just wrap my hair into a bun, like I said, used a hair tie, and now I'm just gonna take this and wrap it around my bun, similarly to the way that I did when I did the half up, half down style. Now you can wrap this into your bun, or you can lay this onto your hair. So for the first clip, I'm actually gonna put it on my hair. Can you see that? It's right there, and don't worry, it's gonna be covered up once you wrap the hair around. For the second one, I'm just gonna go ahead and go into the bun, and then I'll just let you guys watch while I finish this up.
I'm gonna be by your side if you want me. I'm gonna be there, alright, if you're on me. I'm gonna treat you the right, treat you the right way.
So now that the hair is wrapped around my bun nice and securely, I'm just gonna kind of take the end, twist it a little bit. We don't want to tangle this hair. We want to treat it like it's our natural hair and be gentle. So I'm just gonna twist it a little bit and then just wrap it around in a nice, big, pretty, loose bun. And once I get it the way that I want it, which I like the way it's looking right now, I'm gonna just take a bobby pin and pin it into place. Cute! Now let's go ahead and do the other side.
Every part, all of my heart you get. I don't fear nothing when I'm with you, and baby when you're with me. You call me every night.
Alrighty, you guys, our hairstyle is done, and my buns never look the same. Unfortunately, no matter how hard I try, they never can look exactly the same. But I've just given up on that altogether. As long as they look like sisters, like they say about eyebrows, they don't need to look like twins. But I really love this hairstyle. It is so cute. It's so fun. Definitely not something for everybody. If you're a mature woman, you might not be like, oh, you might be like, oh no, never. But for somebody like me, I'm very adventurous. I always will be, and I like this style. I think it's super cute. I love the way it looks, and like I said, if you're just aiming to do something different, this is a really great one. Just kind of a different spin on that half up, half down style, and you've seen this style everywhere, I'm pretty sure. I see it all over Pinterest, so I definitely wanted to do it with these clip-ins and show you how you can do it with no leave out, without having to blend your hair or do anything like that. Put your hair in two little struggle buns like I did. You probably don't have struggle buns, but I do, and just wrap the hair around and pin it, and it looks so cute. Now let's jump into our next style. Okay, y'all, new look, who dis? We about to get into the next hairstyle, and as you can see, I went ahead and slicked my hair back into a low ponytail, and I just braided my hair. What we're gonna be doing is creating a nice long fluffy ponytail, so that's what we're gonna be doing for this look. As you can see here, just braided, slick to the back. I used a little bit of my edge control. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be taking the longer clips and wrapping them around my ponytail. Now, I've seen other people do this, so this is kind of a stolen idea. I've seen people mostly do it with glue, where they're like gluing the track and like wrapping it around from the bottom of the ponytail, but I've also seen people do it with clip-ins, so I thought, why not add it into this video? I'm sure they won't mind. I hope not. I hope they ain't haters. But I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping it around, and I'll just let you guys watch.
Every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. I ain't got no time for romance, but baby, I don't want to lead you on. Not looking for something steady, not ready for that. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine, now show me what you can do. Make a move, the way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark.
Okay, you guys, so the hair is all wrapped around, and it actually feels really secure, so that's awesome, and it looks so nice. This hair texture is great because you can't see like the tracks or the clips wrapped around the ponytail, because the hair itself is so fluffy and thick. But I do want to conceal this part of the root, because you can see that clip right there, so that's where my trusty little single clip-ins that I made earlier comes into play. So I'm just gonna take it and wrap it around the ponytail again to cover that track, because we want to conceal, you know, we got a beautiful ponytail going on here. We don't want to attract to mess it all up. So I'm just going to take this and just kind of wrap it around that ponytail to conceal the tracks. And I'm gonna wrap it around as many times as I can comfortably. You don't want it to be too tight, because we don't want to create too much tension using these clip-ins, because clip-ins can damage your hair if you're not careful about the tension. So just be careful with that. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a bobby pin and just pin the end of that clip into place. And you also want to be careful with the placement of your bobby pins as well, because that can also create tension, and it can cause, you know, traction on your scalp. So be careful when you're putting in those bobby pins. But yes, look at our ponytail. Oh, we too cute, honey. We are too cute, and it actually feels secure. That's what's tripping me out. Like, I thought it was gonna feel like weird, like it's gonna come off at any point, but it feels so secure, and it's nice and long and cute, and it has layers because we kind of wrapped it going up that ponytail, so it has layers in it. You can kind of put your ponytail to the side if you want to. I just wanted mine towards the back, and I can just fluff it out like that. But yes, all hair in, honey. So you can just tie your hair down at night if you're on vacation or something. Wake up, hair's already done. You already ready to go, boo-boo, right? That's what I'm loving about these styles. But I got one more to show y'all, so let's get into this last look. Okay, you guys, so we are back to create our last style, and as you can see, there is no leave out on this one because we are creating a very large top knot, and I'm gonna attempt to do a bang as well with it. One thing I'm gonna do before I even start wrapping hair around my little struggle bun is to double the wefts with the track. So I'm gonna be actually attaching them. As you can see, I'm just sticking the comb into the other one and snapping it. That's all I'm doing so that I have less to wrap around, and it just looks a little bit neater to me. I've done this in the past. I'm not sure if others do this, but it looks a little bit neater to me when you're doing a bun like this, to kind of just double them up a little bit. And because it's going to be a nice big fluffy bun, I don't really have to worry about, you know, the bulkiness or the track showing or anything like that. So I'm going to take 2 4-clip clips. Actually, that's a 4 and a 5. Hold on, y'all, let me get it together. I'm gonna take 2 4-clip clips and I'm gonna attach those as well. So I'm just basically only gonna be using the 2 3-clip clips and the 2 4-clip clips, and that should make my bun nice and full. If I want to add more, I will go ahead and add one of the 5 clips, but this should be sufficient. So I'm just attaching them, like I said, doubling them up to make them easier to wrap around and a little bit neater and all the things. So as you can see, I have attached 2 there and opened up the clips on this one, which is the one that's going to wrap around. I'm going to start with the 3-clip clippies. So as you can see, double those up right there. So I'm just going to take those and wrap them around my bun. And I'm gonna go into the bun first, just snap it. And I'll let you guys just kind of watch this part, speed it up a little bit. Alright, you guys, so we got all the hair wrapped around, and as you saw, sometimes it takes a little finagling with these clip-ins to get them on and get them right and get them secure. I always like hair to feel secure on my head, like not as far as glue, because I don't glue no wigs down on my head or something, but when I have like a ponytail, I want it to be a little bit secure. Like, I don't like it to feel like it's just gonna fly off if I turn my head. But now that it's on, we're gonna go ahead and attempt this bang thing. So what I'm gonna do to create my bang is use my 2-clip clip-ins. So I'm gonna use 2 of those, and I'm thinking I might go ahead, actually no, not a good idea. I'm just gonna go ahead and take them and kind of clip them right here facing down.
I'm just here for the fun part, cause I'm good on the money part.
Alrighty, and that's the 2. I'm gonna take a hair thing and just kind of put it around it just to keep it separate from the other hair and make it easier on myself. And I don't want the bang to be super long, so before I even start wrapping my bun around, I look crazy, hey y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bobby pin and just kind of pull the hair back a little bit and pin it towards where the bun is gonna be. So I'm just gonna take 2 bobby pins, 1 on each side, and like I said earlier, be careful when you're putting bobby pins into your hair, because you know you don't want to create traction or tension on your scalp. I'm gonna take 1 more, just pin it right here in the middle. Alright, now we're ready to wrap our bun. So I'm just gonna fluff this hair out, get it all in the right direction, kind of get it all to the same length. We want our bun to be somewhat neat, you know, not too perfect, but easy to wrap at least. And then I'm just gonna take it, I'm not attempting to wrap and wrap and wrap, just want to get it up there, and I'm gonna take it and just kind of tuck it a little bit Now I'm just gonna take a bobby pin. I try to use as few bobby pins as I can, you guys. I really don't like putting a whole bunch of bobby pins in my head. But I'm just gonna use that one. Hopefully that one will keep it secure. We'll see. If we have to adjust, we will. But I already see where I could use another one, and that's gonna be right on this side here. So I'm gonna take one more and just put it right there on this side. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and take off this hair thing.
You ain't gotta like it.
Okie dokie, let's see what we got here. Bangs are a little long, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad at them. They're a little long, a little spread out. Probably could have used another track to make them thicker, but I do not want to cut this hair. So maybe what'll be better is just to kind of swoop it. How's that looking? Let's try a swoop, y'all. It's gonna kind of, it's not really giving what it's supposed to give, baby. And take a bobby pin and pin it just like that. And that looks kind of cute. I mean, it's not like a perfect swoop. You can kind of play around with it, you know. Tuck it behind the ear a little bit. I think that's cute. I think that looks really cute. What do y'all think? Is that cute? I would wear this if I worked in an office. I would do this hairstyle. You could even put like a fancier pin right there, like a hairpin with like a design. Don't put some words. I did a video using those word pins a while back, and I want to delete that video, but I think this is really cute. It definitely looks like it's my hair, and we got no leave out, no blending, no none of that. Got a cute little swoop. The bang didn't look bad either. The bang could have worked too, but I do like the swoop a little bit better. What do y'all think? This is really cute. Last style, y'all. What do you think? I hope you guys liked this video. This was fun to do. I haven't done a hair video in a long time, so it was fun to sit down and do some hairstyles with you all using my CurlsCurls clip-ins. Thank you all so much for checking out this video all about 5 protective hairstyles using CurlsCurls gorgeous kinky curly clip-ins. I really hope you enjoyed it. All of the information on these clip-ins will be linked in the description, as well as a discount code. So if you want to get a little bit of coins off of this hair, go ahead and use my discount code 10 ways to get some money off, y'all. And I think CurlsCurls clip-ins are very reasonably priced in comparison to some other brands. Their clip-ins are of amazing quality and the price is really great. But of course, I'm gonna hook y'all up with a little discount, so go ahead and check that description if you're interested in picking up these gorgeous clip-ins. I'll have all of the information on the below. Thank you so much, CurlsCurls, for sponsoring today's video. I enjoyed working with you all, and I look forward to working with y'all again in the future, because y'all hair is bomb, girl. It's bomb. To everybody else, thank y'all so much again for watching. I hope you hit that subscribe button for sure and join our little family. To all my regulars, I love y'all so much, and I will see everybody on the next video. Love y'all. Stay safe. Mwah.